a beluga whale later on in today's show. You can go ahead and have a seat, Phoebe. And thank you. And let's have one more big round of applause for Phoebe from Thailand. Now, in just a few short moments, Shen Aquarium's aquatic show will begin. But before we get started, I have some quick reminders for you guys. First off, this walkway I'm standing on is now closed. There's going to be some exciting animal activity right up here on this walkway. So for everyone's safety, please try to remain seated. You have to exit for any reason. Find the nearest set of stairs closest to you and exit up. And one last quick question, guys. This time by a show of hands. Who here has a camera and plans on taking a picture during the show? Fantastic. Take as many pictures as you like. But if you can take the time right now and turn the flash off your camera, it will help keep our animals and trainers safe. Thank you so much for your help. And now, without further ado, please enjoy Shen Aquarium's aquatic show.
Special behind-the-scenes look at how we build strong relationships with the animals in our care. You'll see firsthand how we train, and you'll see how the animals' participation in this training contributes to their health and well-being. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause. Let's welcome out Shen Aquarium's training team. I do want to introduce you to the trainers you'll be meeting in today's show. Let's start over here to the island on the left. Please give a big round of applause to Tim. Keep going right there in the back is Rachel. And over here on the right is Angie and Morris. Now you'll see that we're also joined by the beluga whales. We're going to start off by focusing on how the training process begins. To do that, please focus over here to the island on the right, where Morris is working with Kaiba. Before any training can begin, we first have to build a relationship with the whale, a relationship built on trust. So let's see how Morris builds that relationship with Kaiba. She splashes Kaiba with water, tickles Kaiba on the mouth, and feeds Kaibok some fish. These are all things that Kaibok enjoys. We make this experience something she looks forward to. But after we build that relationship with the whale, we then teach them a very important sound, the sound of our whistle. We teach them that that whistle sound means thank you or good job. But how do they know that? Let's watch and find out. You'll see Morris blow the whistle and then follow it with some applause. Blow the whistle again, this time follow it with a tickle on the tongue. Blow the whistle and follow it with some fish. By connecting that whistle sound with things that Kaibok enjoys, it's only a matter of time before she learns that it means good. Now we can start playing some games. One of the first games we play is a game called Target. The object of this game is for the whale to touch their head to a target. Now watch as we teach this game to Kaibok, touching her on the head, blowing the whistle and following it with a tickle. Touching her head, blowing the whistle and following it with some fish. Touch the head, blow the whistle, and a playful splash of water. By connecting that head touch with the whistle sound, Kaibok learns that that's the object of the game. And so now we can change the rules of the game a little bit. What do you think would happen if instead of bringing that target to Kaibok's head, we held it up a little bit above her head? Let's watch and find out. Oh, she might need another try. She reaches that target. Now she enjoys having her head touched so much that we can move that target in different places. We can move it to the left, we can move it to the right, we can even use tools like that targeting buoy that you see Morris using right there. Now watch again, we're going to change the rules of the game yet again. We're going to give the signal for Kaibok to find a target. But this time, Morris doesn't provide that target. Instead, look over here to the island on the left, where Tim now is slapping the surface of the water with that targeting buoy. Here comes Kaima, and she finds that target right over there by Tim. We say thank you to Kaima by giving her some fish, then we give her that very same hand signal to find a target. This time the target's right back over there to the island on the right, where Morris now is slapping the surface of the water. Here comes Kaima. Give her a little bit of time. Kaima does weigh over 1,000 pounds. She'll meet Morris right back over there to the island on the right. Now this simple head-touching game becomes a way for us to ask the animals to move from place to place throughout the habitat. But now we want to work on some advanced training. One of the whales inside this habitat is the youngest whale here at Shed, Nunavik. Nunavik is 2 years old. Nunavik is over here on the left, working with Tim. Now, Tim has taught Nunavik a new behavior. And that behavior is swimming on Nunavik's back and spitting water up into the air. But Tim noticed today that Nunavik, when he does this behavior, seems to hug pretty close to that island that Tim is standing on. We kind of want Nunavik to move a little bit further out towards the center of the habitat. So we blow the whistle when Nunavik starts moving towards the center of the habitat. That tells Nunavik that that's where we want him to go. But Nunavik will continue repeating going in this pattern unless maybe we intervene and show him where exactly we want him to go. So now Tim is starting him a little bit further over there. We give the hand signal. And Nunavik starts moving. This time a little bit further towards the center. Nunavik doing a great job. When Nunavik makes that turn towards the center, Tim blows the whistle. That's letting Nunavik know that that's where we want him to go. So we keep repeating these behaviors. That's to help Nunavik learn. Now that time, Tim wanted to physically move Nunavik with his hands. Now, Nunavik wasn't ready for this, so maybe Nunavik was a little bit startled by that, but that's okay. We'll remind Nunavik what we want him to do. This time, using our hands to just move a little bit closer to the center. And we'll stop right there. Have a big round of applause for Nunavik.
Bye.